My dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, in our life here on earth, there's light, there's also darkness. There is joy, and there's also sorrow. And sorrow was very much part of a Blessed Mother who at one time, holding her son Jesus in her arms for the first time, was filled with so much happiness of a mother. Yet, not much later on, Mary experienced the sorrow when, in the presentation at the temple, the prophet Simeon met her and said, "Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rise of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be contradicted. And you yourself, a sword will pierce, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed." Secondly, when King Herod, who had murderous intentions of doing away with the child Jesus in order to flee from his evil plans, the Holy Family had to flee to Egypt and there live for some time as foreigners in exile in a strange land. When they came back to Israel, when the child Jesus was 12 years old, to be presented as full-grown Israelite, he got lost. And when his mother and Saint Joseph went back to look for him, his mother asked him, "Child, why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you." And Jesus, to the surprise and even sadness in the heart and the lips of Mary, addressed her saying, "Why were you looking for me? Don't you know that I must be about my Father's business?" Later on, the innocent Jesus, condemned like a criminal and treated like one, was led by soldiers to meet his death in Calvary. And on his way to his death, his mother, a Blessed Mother, met him, and so much sorrow filled the heart of this wonderful woman. When Jesus was being nailed to the cross, its blow of the hammer, and the piercing of the nails also wounded the heart and the soul of a Blessed Mother. When a Blessed Mother saw her beloved Son Jesus dying on the cross, she herself almost died out of fear and sorrow. When finally they took him down, lifeless, from the cross, Mary held Jesus, the child whom she fondled when he was a baby, and for the last time here on earth, she caressed the dead body of her son until finally they laid the dead body on the tomb. Sadness was also part of many others. We are not strangers to sorrow. Even men suffer sorrow and sadness, as was seen in the life of Job, a good friend of the Lord, yet he was allowed to be tempted. And when he lost his children, swept away by a strong wind, when he was scourged with sickness and his friends nearly abandoned him. Even his wife was taunting him, telling him to curse the God whom he considered a friend but had apparently abandoned him. Job wisely said, if we can accept good things in life from God, can we not accept evil things in our life? The Lord has given, the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Today, the world is experiencing so much sorrow. So many mothers are sorrowful at the death of their children. So many parents have their hearts transfixed with so much pain and sadness. Here in the Philippines, we are not exempted from this pandemic. And near home, the families of my dear cousins, Consuelo Suling Lagura Tionco and Emilia Lagura Bantugan, also experienced the sadness of losing a person, a lady whom they loved very much. In the life of our great and first missionary to China, Saint Joseph Fernandez, where he experienced so much suffering and so much sadness among the people whom he considered his sons and his daughters, he told them very wisely and in a very fatherly manner, the shore of sadness is the place God has designated for those whom He loves. The shore of sadness is the place God has designated for the persons He loves. So to the question, why is there sorrow? Why is there evil? Why is there suffering and even death? We see in our Blessed Mother who realized towards the end of her life what it meant to answer to God's message that she would be the mother of the Son of God, when she answered in a youthful voice saying, "Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it done to me according to your word." My dear brothers and sisters, we have experienced sorrow in our life, and it's fitting that we celebrate the feast of Our Lady of Sorrows a day after the feast of the triumph or the exaltation of the cross. We know that when Jesus passed through a life of suffering, crucifixion, and death, there awaited him the crown of victory. And his mother, a Blessed Mother, shared in this. So we accept whatever trials we receive in this life, trials that are permitted to come to us by God. And we say, like a Blessed Mother, "Behold, the servants of the Lord, be it done to me, be it done to us according to your word." Amen.